Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading Messages from Divine Masculine! Welcome to my channel, everybody. Happy Wednesday! We're going to get an update on the Mr. or Miss Divine Masculine, as it were. I am what you call a Divine Feminine twin flame. And my twin flame, who is a pretty cool female, is what you call Divine Masculine. And she's very masculine. Notice she is very masculine. Does that make any sense? No. Doesn't make any sense at all. Do I look feminine? No. Although my candle stopped working, but that's okay. We'll consider that good luck. Hey, you guys want to see a cool magic trick? Watch this. Booyah! The candle is working again. See how fucking magical I am? Oh my god, Kurt. He's a magician. He's amazing. He's magical. Oh my god, Kurt can do anything. Yeah, that's true. Yep, you got it right. I am. I'm fucking super masterful. Yeah, I'm a badass. Well, anyway, there's no such thing as Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Now, where did those terms come from? Why do I still say them? Well, you asked, right? You guys, you're out there on the internet, on YouTube, looking at all the bullshit information about twin flames, and there's a lot of bullshit. I dare say almost all information about twin flames is thus. But you guys kind of know what I mean when I say Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, so I'm just using the same terminology. I just don't want to confuse you guys. But let's talk about this for a second. Where did those terms come from? Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Well, a long time ago, a great spiritual master was trying to explain duality. They were trying to explain how the universe works, why things are the way they are, why do we live in this crazy world, etc., right? And so they're trying to impart a deeper spiritual teaching. So you might be familiar with duality with terms like this: yin, yang, right? Yin, yang, light, dark. Okay, duality, opposites, man, woman, right? So somebody came up with the idea of using gender as a way to explain duality. Because, like 7,000 years ago, they didn't exactly have Albert Einstein to explain the law of relativity. Opposites, duality, relativity, things being relative, right? Yin, yang. So somebody came up with the ideas of just, okay, it's like man, woman. And people said, oh, I get it. Duality. It's like man, woman. Okay. And then they just kind of took it and ran with it, right? And then one day you had, oh yeah, there's this thing called Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Oh my God, it must be based on gender. Oh my God. And then the same spiritual people turn around and say things like, oh yeah, the soul doesn't have a gender. But there's Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Also, there is no gender in the soul. The soul doesn't have a gender. Oh, wait a minute. Which is it? Is it based on gender or not? So you may have noticed this disparity in the so-called general spiritual community. Don't listen to them. Just use your best judgment. Whenever you hear truth, whenever you hear somebody that starts making sense, well, yeah, it makes sense. Think about this scientifically, right? There's positive and negative. There's light and dark. There's greater, lesser, right? Again, Albert Einstein called it relativity, opposites. That's all it is. Now, your soul is your twin flame, right? You and your twin flame are the same soul. Everybody knows that. This universe functions on a system of relativity, duality, opposites, up, down, hot, cold, light, dark, past, future, here, there, right? Before, after, all that. The soul, on the other hand, is not duality. It's singularity. It's source. It's the one it has no opposite, right? That's the soul. Everybody knows that. Now, the soul, in order to exist in this universe of duality, it has to polarize. It needs an opposite because the soul is not opposites. The soul is singularity. It is source. It is one. It is oneness, right? And as a matter of fact, in physics, they call like a black hole or where the universe came from. The actual very beginning of this universe is called a singularity. That's what they say the Big Bang sprang from. Very interesting. Well, the soul is that. The soul is a monad. It is one. In order to exist in this universe of opposites, it must have an opposite. And guess who that is? You guessed it, your twin flame. What you guys call divine masculine. So there you go, Twin Flames 101, guys. Oh my goodness, oh my damn. Oh, is it going to be a bad week for Mr. or Miss so-called divine masculine? We've got the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Dun, dun, dun. That sounds like a super shitty week. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck for divine masculine. Yeah, I see them just kind of clinging to you, or at least the ideal relationship template, which is fine. You know, they are starting to awaken to the bullshit drama of their so-called karmic situation. And it's bringing them a lot of grief and consternation, lots of conflict. Oh, no, I know what it is. Oh, shit. Yes, look at the other cards in this spread. I think divine masculine is going to be super worried about losing you. Okay, so if you've got other people in your sphere, divine feminine, so-called divine feminine, if you have other people in your sphere, right, like other people hitting on you, talking to you, trying to get you to go on a date with them, maybe trying to get you to jump in the sack with them, whatever, other than your twin flame, perhaps your twin flame is catching wind of this and they are not happy about that. Getting a little jealous. Divine masculine, you're afraid of competition. Five of Wands, divine masculine, worried about other people competing for you. Now, that's not really a great healthy energy, but at least divine masculine gives a shit, right? Isn't that kind of nice? Like they're actually caring one way or the other, whether you're going to be with them or not. That's a good start, I guess, right? Look at this. Recent past, divine masculine, so-called divine masculine, Eight of Wands in reverse. Right. So the urge to speed things up, to come into being with you, to be there with you, to copulate, to cohabitate, whatever it is there. Divine masculine is resisting that. It's very unnatural. Divine masculine, the master of resisting necessary change. It really seems to be like divine masculine has to be forced to do things, which means they will do them, but it's always a very painful experience for them. Lots of drama with divine masculine over the last 30 days, I've noticed. It's usually not like that, but it's just been really dramatic lately. Look at this. Towards the so-called karmic situation, the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So, divine masculine knows they should stick up for themselves, knows that they should make plans elsewhere, but they're not. They're not doing it. They're sitting on their fucking hands. Why? Why? Well, because that's what they do. Now, why do they do that? Divine feminine, why do they do that? You're looking to them, projecting your fears onto them like they are separate from you. What I teach people is the truth of twin flames, which is that you are one. You already are one with your twin flame. So if that is true, and everybody knows it is, everybody knows that you are the same soul. If that is true, and it is, it could be that something you are doing or being towards your twin flame is causing them to act that way. And it's true. It's absolutely true. The very projecting onto your twin flame, the very worrying about what your twin flame is thinking, doing, being, having, wanting, who they're with, what their situation is. Every time you give a care about what he or she is doing, that's what causes them to stagnate and stay stuck in their situation. I'm not saying that it's your fault. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? What I'm talking about is relative to you, right? So why do they ghost you? Why do they block you? Why do they resist you? Why do they reject you? Why do they do those things towards you? Well, the harder you push energetically onto your twin flame, the harder they pull away, right? So the more addicted that you are to your twin flame, the more addicted that they are to anything but you. It really is like that, guys. There's a metaphysical reason for that too. Look at this. Speak of the devil towards you, divine feminine. How were they feeling? Recent past, the hanged man in reverse, and the high priestess. Exactly. This is that stop-start energy. So it's like, I want to be with you, but I don't. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Now, as soon as I say that, you all watching are going, no, Kurt, it makes perfect fucking sense. It's nonsensical. It's stupid that anybody would act that way, but that's exactly what they're doing, right? I want to be with you, but I don't. What? What are you? Okay, whatever, divine masculine, right? I want to be with you, but I don't. You know, they tell you how much they care, or no. Or like what my twin flame used to do to me before we were in union, right? Like long ago when it was the runner chaser phase, what she used to do to me was like hit on me, flirt with me, send me pictures, call me, want to spend time with me, always give me this attention. But then when I would call her out on why she was doing that, it's, oh no, I just want to be friends. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, whatever, babe, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. They do it to you all the time. You're probably sitting there going, fuck, this guy is so right on. Yeah, exactly. I was there. Look at this. At the center of the reading, the Six of Cups. Now, this is the card. This card right here. This is exactly what made me stop and think about this Five of Wands right here, okay? This is divine masculine getting very, very jealous of you talking to other people, having relations with other people. Why do they stalk you on social media? Why do they care if you're talking to somebody else, going on dates with somebody else, right? And it's kind of like this. If you want to be with me so bad, if you care one way or the other what I do, why don't you fucking come and be with me, divine masculine? Oh, well, no, I can't do that. I just, I just don't like it when you talk to other people. Why? Doesn't it drive you nuts? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, divine feminine. Look at this. Towards the so-called karmic situation, Ace of Cups. But don't be fooled, it's coming out next to the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is like the Five of Pentacles on steroids, basically. So, divine masculine desperately clinging to this situation as a form of identity, right? They don't really care about this situation. They're just not interested. They just don't want to lose their identity. Mr. or Miss Divine Masculine has to be everybody's fucking hero all the time, right? You ever notice that, how they do that? Now, why do they do that? Well, you could go watch my other videos where I talk about twin flames in case you are new here and you did not know this. I am a professional twin flame coach. I've coached over 3,000 students. Yes, my twin flame is chasing me in my life. I guess you could say we're in union, or what you guys call union. I don't like that word. And when you understand why I don't like that word, you might actually be able to do something about yours. Go watch my other videos, guys. In particular, if you want to understand this push-pull dynamic with your twin flame, listen to this. The harder you push, the harder you chase them, the more addicted you are to your twin flame, the more addicted they are to anything but you, right? Did you ever notice that? Of course you did. Why is that? Well, there's a metaphysical reason for that. There is a science-based explanation for that. Go watch my other videos, guys. If you're new here, I've assembled all of my videos where I talk about twin flames and give you advice on your situation into a playlist. Go to my channel, go to the playlists menu, and look for the playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame. Please watch those videos and do something about your situation. I am the world's most successful twin flame coach after all, so maybe you should go watch my videos. Yes. Look at this. Towards you, divine feminine, the moon and the hermit in reverse. Exactly. Divine masculine refusing to accept that this whole situation is a big fucking mystery. It's very, very clear, at least in the back of divine masculine's head, what it is they want. Okay, so subconsciously, it is you, divine feminine, that they're after. But it's covered in this shroud, seemingly of confusion. They're not really confused. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. But it does explain exactly what's happening to you. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like, somebody who's not on a twin flame journey is going to hear me talking in this video, and they're going to be like, this is such a bunch of bullshit. This guy is talking circles, but you watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't make any sense to the ego, but it is what you're experiencing. Right. Why the push-pull energy with your twin flame? Well, like I said, go watch my other videos. Specifically, what are twin flames? There's a video that I posted on that playlist called What Are Twin Flames? You want to understand this push-pull dynamic, why they're so back and forth, hot and cold with you all the time? Go watch my other videos. But it makes perfect sense. This is the only thing that's made sense to you. That's why the moon and the hermit comes out in the reverse. Okay, even though they are getting jealous. What the fuck is that? I mean, can you imagine anybody else doing that to you? No, of course not. Only your twin flame can do something as ridiculous as that. Let's do an oracle card, guys. And speaking of coaching, if you want to work with me, you know where to find me, guys. Go to my website. There's a link down in the description box below to go to my website. You can read testimonials from my students, hundreds of testimonials on my website. Students of mine who I have personally coached, I have students that are with their twin flame, married to their twin flame, having amazing spiritual breakthroughs, manifesting abundance, a better job, a better life. And I got to tell you guys, that's actually the best part. Getting your twin flame to come be with you is not actually the best part. It's what you become. What you become is the best part. And here's the thing, as soon as you align with that, as soon as you become your highest version of yourself, that's when your twin flame comes in to start talking to you again. They take interest in you, they stop running, they start chasing you instead, and they want to be with you. And that certainly is what happened to me, and it happens to all my students, guys. I've got students who have been blocked for years, just straight out blocked. There is no way they can even contact their twin flame. They take my Introduction to the Journey online video course, start talking to me in the group calls, and their twin flame fucking unblocks them in weeks. It happens all the time, guys. I know that sounds like magic, but you and your twin flame are the same soul. So if you are them, what makes you think that there's nothing you can do about this? Of course there's something you can do about that. It's ridiculous. They are you. You are them. Energetically, you cause this person to start thinking of you again, wanting to be with you. They unblock you, they contact you, or you'll just like run into them around town or something like that. I have people who run into their twin flame halfway across the freaking country. True story. Happens to my students all the time, guys, all the time. So check out those testimonials. Sign up for some coaching while you're there. It's not expensive, guys. I don't charge thousands. It's only a few $100s. And when you're done watching the videos, which are not available on YouTube, and I go way, way, way deeper in my coaching program than I do on my YouTube videos. If you're going to pay me for something, I'm going to give you something for it, right? And it's not that much money, guys. After you're done watching the videos, you and I get to talk, either in a one-on-one or on my group coaching calls, up to 4 calls a week, guys. That's like 6 additional hours of coaching every week, included with your original purchase. And by the way, if you cannot swing my already very affordable prices, no problem. I have payment plans. I'll take the total package price and break it up into 6 easy to digest payments. $50, $60. You can pay as you go. You get full access to the videos and the coaching calls right away. As soon as you make your first payment, $50 or $60, you do save $50 overall when you pay in full. So it is a little bit less money overall. When you pay in full, still very affordable, $200-$300. But if you can't quite swing $200 or $300, I do have those payment plans. All right, let's do this oracle card for the day. Hey, what you got for us, Roxy? What's up, baby girl? What's up? It's probably going to be something anticlimactic. That's kind of the energy I'm getting off of this reading, like divine masculine intentionally hitting their head against a brick wall, like running up to the thing and just pow. Like, why do they keep doing this to themselves? This has been a really interesting month, these last 30 days with divine masculine. It's this one. Well, I guess there is a plan after all, even though divine masculine looks like a lunatic. There is a plan. Divine intelligence. Very, very interesting. So there are other forces at play in the background. That is why divine masculine is feeling so jealous towards you. Maybe divine feminine, and we know this is true, you are receiving some assistance in the background. Has to be. It has to be. Let's see what Metatron has to say to us. Divine intelligence. Metatron, as a conduit of the divine, is speaking to you through your thoughts and feelings. This card asks you to notice and to follow your instinct and inspiration. By drawing this oracle, you are bestowed with the powerful presence of this teacher angel because you are a wonderful human being who can receive the frequency of this call. All genius arises from the source, and in this moment you are receiving holy manna because your soul is a temple for the divine. Therefore, you may dispense the glory of the divine through each of your creations. Please rest in silence as you receive Metatron's teaching. Exactly. So divine masculine is receiving assistance. And what did I say at the beginning of the reading? It's like divine masculine is the master of resisting change that they're being forced into. And the change happens whether they like it or not. That is the end result. It ends up taking place. They do end up shifting no matter what they do, no matter how hard they resist. But not without much fanfare. It's like they got to get dragged kicking and screaming through everything. That reminds me of something Rob Bresney once said. He said, no. I think he quoted somebody else. Gosh darn it, I don't remember who it was. But never mind that. What they said was, everything that I've ever let go of has claw marks all over it. Yeah, and that certainly is true for divine masculine. Look at this. 7 of Wands, most likely outcome. So divine masculine, they've been resisting themselves so much, they don't want to look like an idiot when they say the things they say, make the choices they make, even though they are obviously the wrong choices. I think divine masculine is going to be subject to a situation of great embarrassment by the end of this week, and they're going to have to stick up for themselves and save face. So that's why that 7 of Wands is coming out. Everybody's going to be questioning them like, okay, dude, if this is what you want, why are you doing these things? And they're going to have to stick up for themselves so that they don't look like an idiot. Oops. That's just divine masculine for you. Always running, always making excuses to everybody. Okay, and it's probably going to be you. That's what this looks like to me. Look at this. So towards the karmic, nothing new. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands in reverse, still not really feeling that situation, not quite leaving, but not really feeling the situation. Now, here's where the rubber hits the road, divine feminine. Knight of Pentacles next to the Queen of Swords. Exactly. You're going to call them out on their bullshit, and they're going to have to stick up for themselves because it's bullshit. Why do you always tell me how much you care about me? Why do you give a shit what I'm doing, who I'm talking to, who I'm with, if you're resisting me, rejecting me? What the fuck, divine masculine? Seriously, why do they do that? Well, I'll tell you why it is, divine feminine. It's because you care. That's the irony of this whole thing, right? The more that you care, the more that you chase them energetically, the more that you resist what is. Like when they reject you or pull away from you and it triggers you, you actually care one way or the other that they are rejecting you. That is actually what causes them to reject you in the first place. It's very one-dimensional, okay? Remember, they are you. They are you. So it's kind of like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, it's one thing. There's not two of you. You can't blame them, right? When you care about them rejecting you, resisting you, that's what causes them to do it. It's very, very simple. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. Also, please hit the like button. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow for another super fucking awesome video. Later.